Hi, I am Sarah Tobin, creator of Tapping for Mums. How are you doing this Monday evening? It's probably day 4 or 5 lockdown for a lot of Irish people. It's day 1 or 2 for Spain, and I'm sure it's coming to the English people really soon. I have been working from home for probably 3 weeks now and kind of self-isolating, doing as best I can to kind of stay in. And I've been trying to manage my anxiety. I was talking to a friend of mine, Jane, today from Delving Within. Definitely recommend you check her out for mindfulness practices. And, even though I have this tapping tool that I talk about and I use all the time, and I have lots of practices that I put in place, I still had a major meltdown and almost a panic attack on Saturday morning. And I needed to do some hardcore stuff to pull me back to ground zero. The thing is, I've got the tool that can get me back to base quickly. So my panic attack didn't last very long, and by 2 or 3 in the afternoon, I felt great. I did the things that I knew what to do, and they worked, and I got back to base quickly. So that's what I would implore you to do right now is, I'm going off on a tangent already. If you find yourself spiraling out of control, try get yourself back to ground zero quickly. Bring yourself back to base, however you need to do that. And maybe write a list of things that help you feel good, so that you've got that list to hand and you can start implementing them quickly when things go to shit, basically. So tonight I wanted to talk to you about sleep. Sleep for me is like one of my triggers. I didn't have a great night's sleep on Friday, and Saturday morning I had a bit of a meltdown, and I do attribute my night's sleep to the Saturday morning anxiety, partly to it. So I think having a really good night's sleep is crucial at this time. And I read a book, I'm only reminded about this. I read a book a long time ago called Wishes Fulfilled by Wayne Dyer. And this is about manifesting the amazing life that you want to have. And one of the things he talks about is how important the last 5 minutes of your sleep is. And I'll go into that in a second. And I remember this came to me literally yesterday, and I was thinking, oh my God, we are all going to sleep with extreme anxiety and fear. And we'll probably just watch the news, you probably scroll through our news feed, probably seen, breaking news about things that are changing and happening in our countries and locations, and it's freaking us right out, which is totally fair enough. But I kind of want to give you a bit of an insight as to how the mind works. 95% of our brain power is in our subconscious, back here somewhere. 5% is in our conscious. Now, the subconscious mind does what we tell it to do. It has no free will, and it can't say yes or no. So if we tell it to act out an amazing thing that we want, it goes, okay, I'm going to go act out and bring that awesome new car into your life, if that's what you were after. Equally, if you're focusing on something negatively, like a situation at work where you're being bullied and you're going to sleep thinking about the bullying and feeling all that bullying and really struggling because of it, you're basically confirming and reaffirming to the subconscious, that's what I'm focusing on, that's what I want you to continue to act out. So it does what it's told. And equally, the subconscious does have free will in some respect, because it will make up its own safety strategy if it feels that you're going to be threatened, both physically or your sense of self is threatened. So that's when it will put kind of a belief into your mind to kind of keep yourself safe, like the world's not a safe place, or I'm not good enough, or which make you kind of overachieve or like work really hard to get approval. It's not safe to be me. So to protect yourself from bullying, you kind of might shield a lot of yourself. So that's all going on in the subconscious. But the power behind the subconscious is 95% versus 5% of the conscious. So conscious mind could very easily want to think positively, but your subconscious mind running something far stronger that is thinking the opposite. So how do we kind of get over that? Well, and also the 5 minutes before you go to sleep is the time where you plant those seeds. It's the time where you're either running through your shit day or you're positively and consciously thinking about other things that you want to bring into your life instead. So you've got a choice. Those last 5 minutes in that wind down to bed is you can either relive the drama of the day or you can focus your mind on something else and be positive. So that's what this is about. This video is more about the last 5 minutes and how important it is and what you might be able to do to shift that thought process, the thought patterns, and ultimately get better sleep and also program your mind into something more positive, like positive health or even just a state of calm and emotional resilience to deal with what's going on, right? We are having to dig deep, like seriously deep. So this can help you find that inner resilience. Okay, so I'm going to put some tips here. I've written all this all down. It's all going to go in the notes. And I would love if anyone could comment with any other ideas that they have for a nice sleep routine and getting this last 5 minutes into a positive state of mind. I would suggest going to bed and starting bedtime wind down early, so around 9:30. Now that's not going to happen for me tonight because I'm still here at 10 to 9 filming this. So I'll go as soon as this is done. Have a hot shower or bath. Sometimes it's really nice to just wash off the day. Imagine like a white light coming with the shower and just cleansing it all. And imagine all that negative energy is just like going into the shower down the drain, washing it away. Equally, you could have a bath and you could put salts in your bath. I often put oils, essential oils, a carrier oil like almond oil or something. Also my crystals, I might put in a clear quartz or rose quartz for love. Anything grounding, maybe like a dark colour stone would be a guide. So black quartz, smoky quartz or black tourmaline or shungite, they're really good for grounding and protecting. So you can have a bath with those. You can also, I sleep with some crystals under my bed and in my bed beside me. Some crystals are not good to sleep with because they'll send you into like overdrive cuckoo land, kind of off into the space. So selenite I found is something I can't sleep with, that and I know lots of people have and maybe don't know that can send them a bit cuckoo. So be careful what crystals you have in your bed, basically. I've got loads of little things here. I use magnesium oil if I don't get time to have a bath, so I can put something that on my legs sometimes. Sometimes it does sting. This has patchouli and lavender infused with Reiki rose quartz apricot oil. It's a really lovely brand. I've just got it recently. Shanti Alchemy. I might tag them in the post. I use sleep sprays. So this one is made by Cooper's. It's called Sleepyhead, lavender, frankincense, and chamomile. Or I have this one called from Daisy May Sprays. It's called the Relax Spray, and it's amazing. And I spray myself with these and also the pillow. And I'm a real smell person, so I use them a lot. And also I've got essential oils and things myself that I would like put on my pulse points. So wrists, behind my ears, sometimes under here or down here on my heart. Okay, so that's smell. If my brain was buzzing, I would be with something, and I know I was going to struggle to wind down, I would just get my journal out and just write out what was annoying me. So it's done, you've got it written. Or equally to-do lists. If you've got loads of stuff in your mind that you need to do, write that down and get it out. Then while you're writing, it's a good idea to do a bit of gratitude. So you can either think these things or write them down. So what was it great about today? And it could be an impromptu kiss, an unprompted kiss. Oh, I don't really get them. I have to literally fight for them. Or some really like mindful play and lovely bonding with your child as you're kind of having this lockdown experience. There might be some nice gratitude moments that you can find from your day that you maybe haven't paid too attention to in recent times because, you know, we're so busy and stuff. So there was a lesson, which is a whole separate conversation, a lesson about kind of mindfulness and gratitude around what's going on at the moment. Okay, so then I would either get to a guided meditation, a tapping meditation, or kind of unguided meditation. Tapping meditation is something that you can do. So basically, you can tap and release anything that's going on. So if the journaling didn't do what you needed it to do, as in get out what you were feeling, the emotions that were rising, then tapping is obviously a great way to do that. You can check out my YouTube videos. There's one actually around going to sleep. So basically about releasing from your mind what's going on, like allowing yourself to release it in order to be able to go to sleep. And it's about programming your mind, saying it's safe to sleep and I'll pick all these things up tomorrow. I don't need to think about them now, that kind of thing. There's other meditations that you can find. You just search tapping for mums on YouTube. So overwhelm, there's obviously a big anxiety one for coronavirus now, and empaths, so people that are picking up energies from those around them, they're really sensitive people. Bunch of other things you can have a look at. If you are too tired to physically tap, imagine you're tapping, visualize yourself tapping on yourself. So visualize your hand tapping, or ask your angels or guides and anything of the highest realms to tap for you. So I've done that a few times and it has worked. That's quite a nice thing to do. So guided meditation, you can download them. There's the Calm app. I just literally got 4 or 5 days ago. So I'm in the kind of how to meditate phase of their intro into the app, which is lovely. There's the Insight Timer, I believe, which has some really nice things. There's obviously Headspace, which is another app for guided meditations. And then there's loads of amazing people that you maybe follow or don't follow yet that run guided meditations online. And my friend Caroline's It's Time For Me.ie, Jane from Delving Within. You know, there's loads of people that are doing meditations, free or not free, and it might be nice to support them too in what they're doing at this time. And then there's unguided meditation, so sound healing. My friend Tom has just released a beautiful sound bath on his website today, and I'll link it in the profile, restorebalance.com. And I've done workshops with him in Dublin, and he's such a nice guy, and he's put up 40 minutes of a gong sound bath that you can do at home to keep yourself sane and grounded and released, and it's just so nice of him to do that. I also use YouTube a lot when I go to sleep at night, like my poor husband, crystals, smells, and all sorts of sounds going on at bedtime. And I search for high frequency healing sound. So there is theories around different sound frequencies and different sound waves that also heal the body. So there's a huge variety. These videos have had millions and millions and millions of views. Some of them go for like 8 hour long, so you can literally have them playing and they subconsciously work on your energetic field while you're sleeping. It's amazing. There's other ones that have that music, but also then affirmations on top. If you wanted something a bit more programming or a bit more positive, there's ones like with I am strong, I am healthy, I am powerful, I am amazing, I am good, I am kind, I am love, all that stuff. I really like that. So there's the 3 things: sound bath, high frequency healing music, and then the guided affirmation healing. And then there's visualization, things that you can visualize yourself. So you could decide to take yourself to your favorite beach, wherever in the world that might be, a place that you've been before, or a place that you've made up, or a place that you want to go. This is your opportunity to create paradise. Take yourself, feel what it's like to be there, feel your feet in the sand, the sound of the waves and the sun on your face, and bring yourself to that place and just absorb it. Spend that last 5 minutes absorbing that beautiful energy of that place that you're that you find comforting or that you find makes you happy. Another thing you can do is visualize taking light into your body. So you can imagine a golden ball of light at the top of your head, white light or golden light, and literally just bring it down your whole body. So it's kind of like a body scan. I'm just absorbing this white light energy into every cell in your body and bring it down all the way down into your feet. And then imagine it going into the earth. And what we're doing is anchoring in this beautiful light into the earth's grids, the planetary crystalline grids that are beneath this earth, and sending it out to the earth. Can you imagine if we all did this every night, anchoring in the light of source and heaven and love all the way down into our bodies and then into earth, and giving back some of that beautiful energy. And then this is what I do with some of my meditations, is just imagine then that light just spreading kind of over the whole world. So you basically imagine yourself almost in space looking at earth with this glow, this halo of beautiful golden glow. And imagine how healing that might be for the world right now. I am going to do actually a live webinar this Thursday. I need to sort that out. I'll probably do that tomorrow night. And I'd like to raise some money for an aging charity like Meals on Wheels or Age Concern or Age UK or other charities. So it'll be on a donation basis. So I'll raise money for that for anyone who would like to come, and we'll do tapping on fear of what's going on right now, any fear in the body that we're feeling, fear that we're absorbing from other people, so we'll release that. And also I have a theory, and lots of people have theories, that this time is triggering fear that we felt before in previous lives, and also ancestral. So our ancestors have been through generations of wartime and famine and really, really tough times. And I think we have that DNA, that memory in our bodies somewhere, and this is really triggering it. So I do really want to help look at all those things together on, I think, Thursday night. Okay, so there are all my ideas. I'm going to put them in the notes below. I'm sure loads of you have other great ideas and other things that we can do or listen to before we go to sleep. So please let me know. Remember that, that alpha state that we're in right before sleep is very important. It, being a positive state of mind in that brainwave can help us overcome depression and anxiety. And it's proven to also boost creativity, which is amazing. So I hope this has helped. I've waffled on a bit. That's not unlike me, huh? And I wish you all a very peaceful sleep and continued routine of looking after yourself, identifying what your red flags are, understanding what you can do to help yourself make yourself feel better. Do those things, share those things, create boundaries that you might need in your life right now. I know that that's hard when we're locked down with people, but you might need to get your space more, wherever that is in the house. Really focus on you being grounded and anchored and choosing love, not fear. Namaste, and sleep well.